future of a city-sanctioned homeless campground on Madison's east side was up in the air until tonight. Thanks for joining us at 10. I'm Mark McPherson.
And I'm Mackenzie Davis. The campground, also known as Dairy Drive, costs about $70,000 a month to maintain. And with COVID relief era federal funding running dry, the city needed to find the money elsewhere.
WMTV's Tabitha Bland joins us now with the latest and why the vote tonight is so controversial.
Well, let's start with the background on this project. During the height of the COVID pandemic in 2021, an illegal tent city took over Rindell Park with up to 70 tents at one time. The city then declared it an emergency. That's when the city and Madison Street Medicine partnered together to build 30 small shelters on Dairy Drive to serve as a 2-year temporary solution. Now, 4 years later, it's on the Common Council agenda again.
I'm able to have visitation with my son, where I can make him food, play basketball, and take him to the park.
It's an emotional issue here in Madison. Should a temporary homeless campground stay or go now that COVID-era federal relief funding has run dry?
And I have a place to bring him back, to warm him up. It would also force us all to live in tents, and then the garbage would be everywhere in the city again.
Yeah, I'm here because it's so important for the people you just listened to.
Brenda Conkle, the executive director of Madison Street Medicine, says as the nonprofit serving Dairy Drive, they can come up with the money to keep it running without the city's help. But first, the city has to vote Tuesday not to demolish it.
We all didn't know that this is where we were going to be at. And I think that's why we continue to fight to keep Dairy Drive open. It's because we're in a different place than we were 4 years ago.
Dairy Drive has been in operation since 2021. According to the city, it costs about $70,000 each month to keep running. With no more federal funding and no plan for long-term maintenance, Common Council members are divided on the future of Dairy Drive.
What I really struggle with is that this closure has been in place and announced for the last year.
And I think that they have the money to keep it open without more city funding. And I think it's worth trying to keep it open until the spring.
4 years of extended contracts and controversy and people's lives all come down to a vote. That vote happening after hours of discussion Tuesday night.
Dairy Drive is a place where people can be safe. It's a place where they can be themselves. So that's really what this is about tonight. And please don't forget that when you vote. Thank you.
Now, members of the council also say that a new men's shelter that's being built on Madison's north side is set to open this spring. They say that that's also affecting their vote because of the overlapping staffing concerns between the two shelters if both do remain open. Live in the studio, Tabitha Bland, WMTV 15 News.
Tabitha, thank you. The council meeting is still in session and they have not voted on the agenda item just yet. If the council does not vote to keep Dairy Drive, residents will have to leave by September 26th. WMTV has been covering the campground since it was created in 2021. 2 years ago, we talked with one of the organizations that was staffing it at the time. We were told that 64% of guests found permanent housing. Of those, many used their addiction resources. But at the same time, businesses surrounding the campground told us they saw more break-ins, trespassing, and public urination. At the time we talked to them, 3 people connected to the camp died from an overdose.